In hot weather like this week, Splash Montana is known for being packed throughout the afternoon. In years past, if you wanted to avoid the crowds and the harshest of the sun's rays, going for an evening swim was a great option. But during the height of summer this year, Splash is a very quiet place later in the evening.
Attention Splash Montana patrons. The time is now 7:30 and we are closed for the evening.
The sun is still up and the water is inviting, but the park is using a single 7:30 closing time for the entire season. That's a change from past summers when Splash would be open until 8 or even 9 on adult swim nights, but then close as early as 7 at the end of the season.
It was confusing to people, and so what we decided was that we would just go with one schedule for the whole summer. We went with the 11:30 to 7:30, which keeps, we got the light. We're going to be open a little bit later at the end of the summer here than we normally were.
Seagrave says the earlier closing is also an effort to better match the daily traffic. While the crowds vanish in the evening, the park still has to have a full staff. He says closing at 7:30 also gives the crew more time to straighten up the park after a busy day.
I mean, things die down, right? At about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, definitely there's a switch. There's fewer people coming in, more people going out. Revenue at the gate starts slowing down, so we're trying to be responsive and efficient with that as well.
Additionally, the city says the earlier closing is giving Splash more time to rent the facility out to special events and groups, like the expanding water polo program, and that also helps produce revenue. Splash managers say they'll reevaluate the 7:30 closing time at the end of this summer season to see how well it's worked.
We get so many people just discombobulated by changing the schedule in the middle of the summer. Let's just set one schedule and make it work through the summer, assess it at the end of the summer, and determine if that's where we want to stay or if we want to change it for next year again, go back to what we did.
In Missoula, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.